Leos, welcome to your June 2021 monthly reading, general, for Sun, Moon, Rising, North or South nodes of the Moon. All right, so in May, we had a lot happening, and we're going to have a lot happening as far as transits and eclipse season. So starting off in May, on the 23rd, Saturn went retrograde, 13 degrees in Aquarius. So now it's retrograde and will be through sometime, I think it goes direct in October. And then next on the 26th, we had the total solar, lunar eclipse of the moon on the 26th of May in Sagittarius, 5 degrees. And then on the 29th of May, we had Mercury in Gemini go retrograde, and that will go direct in June on the 22nd. And then, not too far from now, today, which is the 4th of June, when I'm taping this, on the 10th of June, we have a new solar eclipse or moon in Gemini again, and it's close to 20 degrees Gemini. And then the full moon on the 24th of June in Capricorn. Okay, Leos. So let's get into your reading now. So what I got first and foremost for your card here, I just got, for some of you, you have, or all of you, Leos, you have a big heart. And I got several different messages. So that's one. And then another one is that some of you, your heart is opening. Your compassion is opening up. You are expanding that area of your emotional self for others of you. Okay. Let's see what else comes out for Leos for this June 2021. What can they... Oh, there we go. Okay. Okay, let's see. Okay, so let me... Wow, what's amazing is we've got... What I noticed is this gentleman, he's singing, he's calling out, he's crying out, he's yelling, but it's more of a joyful, it's not a negative. And then here's another, this mouth, and open, and singing or crying out. So what I'm getting... Okay, let me get my glass on to make sure. What I'm feeling is with this is where you've been, this is what you're coming out of, where you've been crying out, you have, and no one's been hearing you, or maybe some of you literally crying. But this is more a crying out of empty, crying out for something that you haven't been receiving or you weren't receiving. Crying out, crying in the dark. I'm just like, it feels like empty. You're crying and no one's listening. You're calling out. You're singing out, but it's not more of a sing. It's more of a screaming or crying out into the emptiness, because there's nothing coming back, no answers, you're not getting any response from whatever has been going on with you. And this is past stuff is what I'm getting, because this is coming to an end is what I'm getting. And so June is the game changer, and through these eclipses for some of you. So this is changing. This is what's coming to you now. His singing now, what it feels like to me is this is happy, joyful singing. It's expressing yourself, and you are getting a positive response. You are getting that positive feedback. You are getting that information, that truth that you weren't getting here. So you were crying out. It's almost like crying out or yelling out. And it's like, see, that's like an empty, it's just an emptiness. It's like a funnel of emptiness, and it's like a bottomless pit that you can't, there is no bottom to. So you cry out, but you can't even hear your, anything coming back. Nothing's coming back. Nothing has been coming back. Whatever this is, Leos, this is what's ending, starting now in June. And so this is what I'm seeing is, see the sunflower, you're getting response. It's bright. It's a lot of now orange. See the orange? Your heart, that heart space is orange. Background is orange. And you have that sunflower. The center is orange, and then yellow sunflower. And then he is singing. He is singing the praises. He is happy. He is expressing himself fully. And again, some of you, your dreams, desires, whatever you've been desiring here that you weren't getting, is now you're going to see them. You're going to see the solution. You're going to see that coming back to you, an answer, whatever that is. It's going to be different for all of you. It's going to be different for all of you. But you are finally receiving it. Whatever you've been yearning for, and it really hits you positively in your heart space. Or maybe it's your heart space is open first, and you are now feeling joy, and so you're singing for joy because you are, and then that comes back to you. Joyfulness comes back to you in many different ways. Physical, emotional, mental. Okay. Yes, I'm getting, you're seeing the solution of something. Something is coming to a conclusion, a resolution, a confirmation, an answer is coming, an insight, a revelation is coming to you, whatever that might be. Again, it's going to be different for all of you. Yes, and you're seeing clearly. You're seeing clearly the path ahead of you. I just got for someone. You're seeing clearly the path that was meant or is meant for you, Leos. Your individual path. Regardless of what anybody else is doing or whatever they think, it doesn't matter. You are your unique self, and you are finding your own unique path and what is best for you, Leos. What is best for you, and you can see that clearly, and you will not be denied. You will not be denied your true path and your lesson I'm getting for some of you that's meant for you. That's meant for you to open your eyes for some of you. To open your eyes, or maybe that's what's been happening, and it's going to continue to happen through the eclipses for some of you. Something is opening your eyes. Something is coming to fruition that opens your eyes, Leo, and enables you to further yourself on the path that you were meant for, that you are meant for. And again, it's going to become clear. I'm just being drawn to these eyes and clarity of sight, and his eyes are open. Your eyes will be opened. If they haven't already, they will be in June. Okay, or beginning to be opened in June. Out of this again, out of this emptiness, out of this crying in the dark, very, very lonely, empty, no answers, confusion. You're leaving that. You're leaving all of that, whatever that. So, yeah, very, again, it's just an empty feeling. So, okay, but no more. Whew. Okay. Where you were going further into the dark, further and further, it seemed, into the dark, emptier and emptier. And maybe this has to do, some of you, it has to do with some of the things you were to let go of. This emptiness, this darkness, this pit that you were, it seemed like a never-ending spiral downward for some of you. It was necessary. This was part of the stuff you had to let go of. Something you needed to see, an emptiness inside your own self that you needed to see, so that then, just a truth I'm seeing too for some of you, so that then you can fill it with, you have to let go of whatever that was emptying you, or whatever that was leaving you, or this emptiness feeling was, it was either, okay, just a second, I'm getting a lot of information here. Whatever this emptiness was, that was emptying you. That could be coming from the outside, but it in the end, the root has to do with you, inside you. It was showing you something about you that wasn't being fulfilled. It was actually emptying you. And you didn't see that. And so it's going to be different for all of you, but it took you into that spiral of emptiness to the core of whatever that was, so that you could then release it, see the truth about it, see the truth about yourself. Whatever that was that you weren't seeing the truth of, that was actually, you thought was filling you, or you thought it was something that was necessary for you and your life and who you are, but no, it was emptying you. It was depleting you, and that was what you needed to see. You had to get to the root of that so that you could then let that go, Leos. And maybe this is what some of you are still going to be dealing with, is that root, that bottom of this pit is going to be shown to you. So the truth is going to be shown to you, so you can let that go, so that you can step in and allow this energy to come in, this happiness, this fulfillment, this dream come true. So whatever this truth is, it's either it's going to be coming in June, or you are going to be releasing that, because you've already gotten to the bottom of that for some of you. Anyway, truth, eyes, wiser, and you are going to be all the wiser for this, all the wiser. And again, I'm seeing for some of you, not all of you, that it's starting in June. It's starting in June, this whole eclipse season. Okay, so do anything more here? Okay, so let me get a sacred geometry card for you, Leos, and see what's the sacred geometry that is prevalent and strong for you. Okay, for Leos, for June. sacred geometry card. What energy is assisting them? What is the strongest energy for Leos for this month of June? For them to be able to see this truth, see and let go, or move forward into their own energy, that opening their heart, their higher heart, something about themselves, so that they are not depleted anymore. They can walk the path that's best for them. Okay. Emergence. That's appropriate. So appropriate. Leos, it's number 25 or 7, and it's emergence. The frequency of emergence invites us to approach our reality with a childlike attitude of innocence and wonderment, and to watch and celebrate the beauty that unfolds from that place. Okay, so yeah, the first thing I'm getting is that some of you have just been, in order to see the truth about something, you have to bring back that childlike wonderment, that seeing things from a child's perspective more. It's the energy is more like open-mindedness. Okay, open-mindedness, non-judgmental. See, as we get older, of course, the child, everything is, they're so pure. They haven't had enough of earthly experience yet to allow those judgments and belief systems to cloud who they truly are and what real life, true life is all about. And so that's what I'm seeing for some of you is, and this happens to all of us, of course. So whatever you can do to relax yourself and be able to stay open-minded, stay open to the truth. And I know that's easy to say. It's a lot easier said than done. But this is what I'm getting. And again, it's going to be different for all of you. But anyway, let's see what else comes up with that. You can look at this as long as you feel necessary, because that will assist because it's a subconscious programming I'm getting for some of you. And so you need that. Whatever is happening that has been disallowing you, stopping you, or is still stopping you from being able to see, to keep your mind open and to let go of whatever is necessary to let go of. It has to do with subconscious programmings that we were born with. That's what I'm getting for some of you. So in that situation, in that instance, I must say, for especially the new viewers and maybe some of my subscribers, this is appropriate for too, but definitely new viewers, I am an astrologer of 25 years, and I specialize in the north and south nodes of the moon. And that is where the north and south nodes of the moon, in each one of our natal wheels, is where our personal work is for each and every one of us. And so that comes in at birth. And so it's in our subconscious. So in order to bring that out into our conscious awareness so that we can take care of it and work through it properly and let go of that cycle, because you're going to keep cycling. We all do, until we are aware of it, of course. Okay, and the only way I know of is to bring it out into your conscious awareness. So first and foremost, find out what your north and south nodes of the moon are in your natal wheel. It's 2 parts. You're going to have your zodiac sign and your house placement sign. In order to get your house placement sign, you must have an accurate time of birth. So if you don't, from your, from your birth certificate, and sometimes I have to say this, I'm being called to say this, that even on our birth certificates, sometimes, a lot of times, because if they were not, they're not going to be exactly accurate. So even if you use your birth time and then you're finding out this does not, some of it doesn't seem right, especially in the house placement. It's going to be in the house placement of your north and south nodes, or any house placement of your planets in your natal wheel. That's not going to be for all of you, but I'm just putting that out there because someone needs to hear that. That's where it's not going to be accurate. So, but you can go back, look in my my viewer requests of the north and south nodes of the moon. I have done about 5 or 6 of them already. If none of those are yours, then leave me a comment in comments section below, or I have my email address in the drop-down box. Send me an email. Let me know your zodiac sign, your house placement, and I would be happy to read those from my karmic astrology book. And I will put that out in a video, general. It's not going to have your name on it or anything, not at all, because this is going to help any and every one of you, or others of you viewers, or viewers that come upon later, by you sending yours in and me putting that general video up. Okay, so let's continue on. Leos, let's go deeper. Let's look and see what the tarot cards have to say for further. But that is where you're going to get that conscious clarity, and you will be able to move forward. Absolutely, absolutely. And this is where I'm getting, for a lot of you, it's subconscious. It's subconscious. So you have to bring that out into your conscious awareness in order to stop that cycle. And you don't just stop it for you, your own self, you stop it for your family, your ancestry as well. And again, that's our own, each and every one of our personal work. That assists in increasing this higher vibrations that are coming in on this earth right now, the Aquarian age. So it's very beautiful, very beautiful. And those of you that are already doing that, good for you. And maybe some of you that already have that, your north and south nodes of the moon, I'm being called to say, read it again, because it never gets old. You can never read it too much, because you will always find even just one sentence will enable you to open your eyes to something that you didn't understand. You will see it differently. It will assist you. It will absolutely assist you. Okay. Let me see if there's any more. Okay, so we have the sun coming out. Yes, here again. That's another confirmation with your Leo card. The sun is coming out for you. Whatever that you are seeing about yourself, this truth that's coming in, once you have that open mind and you can see it fully, and let whatever needs to be let go. Again, the sun. You're going to be yourself. This is the Leo card. To me, this is what's saying. Even if this is not technically the Leo card, this is the Leo card for you, Leos, because this is 2 suns right here. 2 suns. That's how I'm seeing it. And removing all blockages. You see that child, and again, childlike, yes, emergence, your childlike self, your true self. See, I was drawn to the child is naked on the horse, and the horse is white. Purity, you're back, going back to your innocence. You're the child is naked. You're just showing all of yourself. There are no blockages. You are free to express who you truly are, open and free and flowing you. That's beautiful. And then we have the Two of Swords. So twos might be significant because I was getting two suns. Yes. Even we have sunflowers, two, and then we have the Two of Swords. So yes, what I'm getting, Leos, pay attention to the truths that are being communicated to you. Now, whenever you're reading, watching this through June, this is a big, big deal for you. Big, big deal. Because this is really going to calm and balance you out when you are able, ready, willing, and able to listen to the whole truth or the truth. Because there's something that you're not receiving. There's something that you haven't been able to allow in to yourself and to see that as the truth. It's very, 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 very important. And see, you're out of balance because of it. You're out of balance. You've been in this. You're still in this for some of you. This emptiness. Something is not working out, and you're lost in a sense, I'm getting, for some of you. And again, it has everything to do. Check out your natal wheel, your north and south nodes of the moon. It's that subconscious stuff. They're blockages for each and every one of us. You sweethearts, you are sweethearts, but they are, and I know that's not easy for any of us to open up to, is the truth about ourselves, especially when it sees us, and we see ourselves in a less positive light. But the truth, it really, truly will set you free. And there is no blaming, no judgment of any kind, because again, this is something you were given at birth. And this is what you were to work through. And so there is no blaming, self-blaming, blaming others, judgments, self-judgments. No. That is something that we were taught to believe, that there was such thing as sin. No. There is a whole nother reasoning for that. There's a whole nother reasoning why that was put out, falsely put out by those that wanted us to feel guilty. No, it's not true. It's not true. And I know that might be something that it's hard for some of you, for me to say, and some of you to hear. But no, it was for control purposes, to keep us down, to keep us being easily controlled by those in power that wanted and still want to have that power over us and keep us as slaves. No, it's just not true. It's not true. Research that for yourself. Don't take my word for it. You research that. And if there is a feeling coming up, there is anger or some type of, you want to shut me off, take a look and see why. Because that's a trigger, and that's being triggered. It's from the past. Anyway, you research that. Okay. And then the Page of Wands. Yes. Okay. You're learn something new. There is, again, this new information that's going to shed some light and take you on a new path. That's who you truly are. Who you truly are. a new adventure, a new adventure. It's just going to open up your world, Leos, in a very positive way. Very positive way. Yep. Where you've been lacking, again, I was drawn to that. Look at the background. Desert. It's desolate. Where you were lacking. Again, here, this is very desolate too, very empty. Once you are able, this new information coming in, you're going to be on a new adventure. It's going to shed light. It's going to open up your whole life. I'm seeing it's just a whole new life for you then. This truth, once you are able to allow that to come in is what I'm getting. Wow, that is pretty amazing. Yeah, again, I'm being drawn to once you're able to see that desert, desolate, it changes from the desert to desolate to lost, or whatever that is for you, wandering in the desert, to those new buds. And that's what he's looking at. He's looking at those buds, the new leaves. He's embarking on something brand new because his eyes have been open. And this is what I'm seeing. This is what this card is representing to me. Your eyes are going to be opened, or they have the ability, they have the chance to be opened with whatever new truth that you haven't been able to see and take in before. It's starting in June. It's coming to you in June. It's all different, again, your different parts of your journey. These eclipses are really, really big for you. They're big for all of us. They're big for all of us. But there is some truth that's coming in, or has just recently come in. And then, yes, look at this. The Four of Wands. Once this truth brings in stability, celebration, where there was lacking and emptiness. Now you're not. You're stable, you're secure, you're happy, you're joyous. Again, you have that childlike. So for some of you, it's bringing back that childlike wonderment and that truth and that joy of the life, of what life really is truly about. You're healing yourselves, I got for some of you too. Because some of you, of course, have been injured. So, the injured lion, you can't sing like your full Leo self until you go through your own process, your own personal work, so that you can sing your song, roar like your lion self in full blown capacity, very highest ability possible. Yes, okay. It's going to make you wiser. So, and maybe for some of you, it's going to be several truths coming in. It might be quite fast moving, and it might make your head spin for some of you, I'm getting. But no, through this whole process, that you're gaining wisdom. You have been gaining wisdom. You are to gain wisdom, which is going to put you in a very, again, secure. It's going to make you for real. Your foundation will be secure where it wasn't before. Because what you thought was the truth was not the truth. Was not the truth. So you could not, your dreams and wishes and desires, you could not be you. You could not make your dreams and wishes and desires come true. Everything was askew. And again, you're coming out of that. You're coming out of that as long as, because you have the choice. Leos, you have the choice. The choice, you are in control of choosing to open up to the truth or not. That really is the case. Yes, you are the master of your castle. And anyway, that's okay. Okay, so let's see what else. Let's get one more little thing, but yet it's really big for you Leos. I'm just getting that number one thing is it's at least you have the chance of a huge revelation that will change your life if you allow it to. If you allow it to come into you and that's the choice. That's your choice. You have that choice. Okay. That free will to do so or not. It's up to you, Leos. Okay. Let's see. One last, before I close this reading, let's give them Leos. One. Okay. Well, you've got several. Look at that. Okay. Okay. Wow, you have 4. Okay, and they came in twos again. 22, 222, or 220, 2222, or just 2 for some of you. But yes, twos are. There you go. Miracles. So you're having help. You're having assistance in this ability to keep your mind open and hear the truth, so that it's going to be like a miracle, which is going to allow you to move forward. Just like I've been saying, great confirmation. Okay, and then last but not least, yes, wow, by having courage, there's Leo, there's another sign in synchronicity for you Leos, courage, that's the name of the game here for you Leos, the lion, courage, having courage, keeping that open mind so that you can release whatever this is, whatever's been keeping you blocked in this emptiness, this drag. And again, I have to say, for some of you, having the courage, you Leos, to take a look and find out and open up what your north and south nodes of the moon are, your personal work in this life, so you can release those subconscious blockages that have been haunting you, but will no longer once you open that door to allow that truth, your conscious mind, to know what you were born with and put in your subconscious automatically. That is beautiful. Beautiful release. The truth will set you free. Each and every one of you Leos. Okay. That's all I have for you for June. You go out and allow that truth to set you free. Okay, until next time.